you know, easily get their win conditions. It's
Yeah.
basic. It's
Yeah.
carry,
Yeah.
funnel,
Carry
and the
funnel.
yeah.
And
Great.
actually, you have the Kimi in check by the Lolita. On paper, it is on TSG. But if that Leomord snowball, things will get
Yeah.
out of hand. Things will get out of hand for the side of TSG here,
Like what
because
you've said, yeah.
I don't see any heavy direct counter against the Leomord.
Dude, like what you've said, there is a bot. And the Leomord, yeah, it's a good pick. It has a good late game potential. But you need to snowball it. You need to play well. You don't die. You get your items, get your first score item, you deal with the carry. Let's see if that's going to happen. If it's not gonna happen, this Kimi is going to have a hard time.
Yes,
First of
yes.
all, there's a Jawhead. Sometimes it counters the Kimi because it can chase her down after the second skill of the Kimi. The Lolita, we've all know this, that this is the best answer to the Kimi. Plus the Popol in Koopa, which the Chicho dog, can defend and just catch all of the outgoing damage from the Kimi. So we shall see, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen.
You have to understand. You have to understand that if a Kimi comes in behind, it's very hard to recover, right?
Definitely.
The problem of the Kimi is in terms of tempo. How can I say this? Like, not really tempo control, but coming back, into the tempo.
Yeah.
Kimi can easily fall off when it comes to tempo. When we say tempo here, it's the way you pace your scaling on the game. Like if your tempo is like something like very aggressive or something very defensive, bottom line, it is directly related to the way you scale within the game. So let's see. You need to watch out for the level 2 and level 3 rotations if the Kimi will be able to converge for a 4-man. Probably they will converge against the Cho lane and maybe also snowball and influence this Leomord.
Yeah, the good point actually. I guess that's what you're trying to say. If you delay the Kimi, you delay the damage of your core hero, the Kimi shots won't matter. Unlike the carry passive, right? So we shall see. 1 minute in, not really, nothing's really happening. Both of the funnel heroes just getting their core objectives, getting their blues, getting their reds. I mean, sorry, orange and purples. But in terms of rotation, though, I think the red side team, Sadistic Gods, they're threatening the top lane right now.
Well, let's see here. It's always like that. It's always like that. Again, you can also punish the Kimi if you directly confront them on the lane that they are converging, right? Because if you're able to shut down the party where the Kimi is involved, then that's good news for you. Even if you don't kill the Kimi, really, you just make sure that she doesn't get ahead.
Yeah, you just make sure that your funnel hero is much stronger, just like this one. That is an arrow connecting to the Popol and Koopa. And look at this dash, popping that bulwark shield. Ever since season 2, man, dash, the Lolita, bulwark shield, easy access to the passive, easy proc of the damage. So
Indeed.
it is still the red team, Team Galaxius, dictating the pace of the game, leading by 100. But again, this is a Kimi, so we shall see.
Okay, so both teams are actually converging. You have a trio squad here for the Cuba, Lolita, and also the carry. I just realized that the tempo here is not that good as well for the Selena. Supposedly at this timer, Selena is able to land an arrow, at least deny one heavy objective against the enemy team. Flicker connected, 2-man ultimate, there's gonna be it. That's gonna be the Lolita who was able to complete the kill and an executed assassination as well against the Kimi. Doesn't matter if the Lolita will die, that's still the Kimi that was pulled behind against her tempo. Oh no! That was a close one. That was a close one. That was a close one. It would have been a revenge kill as well against that carry.
Man, I don't think so. Because for the red side, even though it's a 1-1, the type of initiation coming in from Dash is so great. He catches 2. Good thing there's the Kufra disengage. But the first one to die was Kimi. Titanium. So like what you've said, they delayed something out of the Kimi, and the carry, Jads, is still alive. So I don't know, this player, Dash, so commendable with that rocket power smash. And with this, it's Team Galaxius now initiating the turtle. I think they shut it down the Selena as well, Shinbu.
All right, all right. Well, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Things are looking pretty heavy here for the side of team. Actually, for the team, Team Galaxius still, right? And that's
Yeah.
because coming in from the Kimi, who didn't get the snowball that she wants. But this round 2 for that Lolita, and again, the kill is secured by that Kukra.
There you go. That's what they want. That's what they want. Surely, but easy, but surely. Right? Slowly, but surely, I mean. Surely, but surely. But yeah, Jeps still, Shinbu, this Cho, I think Dad Azurite, is having a hard time dealing with him. Jeps is now at the back! He will actually kick the Selena towards his allies. That was sneaky and that was swift from Jeps.
Now let's see. Things are looking
Easy
pretty
kick.
intense. Yeah, easy kick, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is very synonymous to that game number 1. Again, it looks like, although the Selena is coming in from the side of Galaxius main, still they were able to get some early lead on that part. But right now, things are looking pretty gloomy for the side here of the Galaxius squad. Again, there's a lot of pressure that is established here, loud and clear from the side of DSG. PNK is now paying dividends for their side.
Yeah, besides the PNK Shinbu, I think I now get the reason why Team Galaxius is winning this game under 5 minutes because they're winning the side lane matchup. They're winning the side lane. Their Jeps and Eremi, they won against the Exborg and the Lumord. That's why they control the tempo. That's why they initiate, because they always lead with the side lane minion equilibrium. And with that, you have good vision all throughout the map if you lead with the minions.
Not just vision, but you actually get pressure on the lanes as well, right? You also
Yes.
have an idea. You also have an idea of where the enemy might not be, or where the enemy will be going, because they have to clear that minion wave, right?
Yes.
They have to clear that minion wave. So
And it's perfect for their team, because again, the Selena, you should be the one who is initiating, but with the threat of the side lane, just like this. Look at this 4-man rotation here, but in the bottom side, yeah, they have the same plan. This is a Kimi as well, but Team Galaxius, they're unfazed. They don't care at all, right? Let's answer with 2 towers.
let us see, ladies and gentlemen. Again, slow and steady is the pressure established here by the members of TSG. They have now pushed the inner mid lane turret, now going for an inner top lane turret as well. And just look at that, there is a lot of respect for the BNK here. Clearly, this bubble is now giving a hard time for the members here of Galaxius. What is... Okay, that Lolita, Dash needs to be very careful on his positioning. I mean, he is tanky, but he doesn't need to take such risky positions like that.
Yeah, but again, Shinbu, those are risky positions from the Lolita. I think it's paying them good. It's paying dividends to the team, because he's not dying.
Not dying.
Right?
Totally.
It's a risky play, but I think the type of risk you shall do if you're confident enough with your teammates.
How is the first and second series compared to this?
It's a total destruction.
What's one-sided?
Totally one-sided.
Totally one-sided. So this is really the closest. The closer one.
Because the first series and the second series, I think it ended at less than 10 minutes. Like if you total the first series and the second series, 4 games in total, probably around 25 something, including the draft. So that's how one-sided it is. But it goes to show that the teams here, they don't really want that to happen.
Yeah.
It's 2-2, man. 8 minutes, 2-2.
But the problem is the map pressure. It doesn't really matter. I would be expecting again if it's Philippines versus Philippines as well, especially on even in the indie scene, even in independent teams. But those competitive teams really, you'd expect this more controlled approach now for MLBB, where kill counts are lower, but the turret count is high, and the 8 minute mark or the 10 minute mark, because teams know how to really establish these elements of winning the game, and that is through lane pressure, taking objectives properly, unlocking the map little by little.
I think, man, the teams from the indie scene, they're really getting good. Like, MPL caliber good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's an ongoing debate in the Philippines right now. Like, if we're going to have the MPL, which teams are invited? I think there's an ongoing debate that how about we invite the top four teams and not invite the top 8 teams, because we have these teams in the independent scene that are so good that could probably go toe to toe and enter the tournament.
Nah.
But yeah, I don't know. And we're seeing it here in the RGL.
They have to be careful.
man.
Well, it is in the RGL. That's the one I'm actually looking for. Kind of the late game, mid game, Lolita ultimate once more, and it does feel like the Leomord again. I did mention like the Leomord is supposed to be an X factor here, and I
Yes,
feel like the Leomord is losing opportunity to actually punish that PK pick, right? No stop for the Leomord. The wave clear will be awkward for this hero as well.
Yeah, because man, there is a Cho threat. You know what? If you pop the Phantom Steed, the Cho can easily kick you out. So it's a mind games coming in for the Red Squad. So we shall see, because the tower is now destroyed and the Lord is also online for Team Sadistic Gods to take. There you have it.
Slow and
They're
steady.
taking
There you have it. Yeah, there's gonna be the bounce coming in for Akimer. That is a very bad position there. He can easily be punished. That is a carry, bro. That is a carry, bro. There is the Lolita. They cannot fall back here. Also coming in from Dash. This is goodbye for the Kufra. There is no chance that they can save that Kufra. And the problem there is they will be losing a heavy initiate onto the Lord. This will be surely a Lord, if not a bottom lane turret. Remember that the show is there. They've already given up onto the Lord. They're gonna be taking on the bottom lane turret.
A free Lord, ladies and gentlemen, just to defend the bottom lane turret because of the pressure coming in from Jeps.
Yeah.
Dude, I think the reason why they lost the offlane matchup it's because Jeps and the enemy, they have the high and dry. They have the high and dry emblem. And if you have it, you're strong against one-on-one matchups. And Azurite has the killing spree. And you want the killing spree on 5-on-5 situations. But it's not happening because they're staying in their lane. And because of that,
yeah. And
Because
that's the
of that-
problem. Well, the Kimi lost her tempo. The Kimi lost her tempo, Manjin, on this part. Again, there is gonna be the Populate Cupa who will be biting through the backline. But the awkward part is they prioritizing the Kufra here, and that's gonna be the nice burst there coming in from the X-Borg. Meanwhile, after all of that, they've thrown a lot. It will be the Cho doing its work, finishing the bottom lane inhibitor turret.
yeah, a value trade coming in from Team Sadistics. They lost one, but they got one turret. Plus, almost another turret here at the top side. Oh my, this is like game number 1. It's the same story for Team Galaxius. All they do is defend, and all they do is
Yeah,
react.
this is gonna be the same. This is gonna be the same. They will try their best to defend, but this time there's no Farsa. There's no
Yes.
Farsa, bro. No Bruno. That's a problem.
they have
no
is
Bruno,
X-Borg.
no Farsa. All they have is X-Borg for the wave clear on that part. Kimi has good wave clear, but far from
Yeah.
the wave clear that is provided by the Bruno and also the Farsa. Bruno technically can one hit.
Yeah,
Can one hit.
one hit.
Yeah.
Plus, you know what, Shinbu, as a Kimi player, don't really want your energy transformation, your first skill, to clear the waves, because you want it to hit heroes. So, you first of all, you need a blue buff for the maximum uptime, and without that, your first skill, it's always offline if you want to clear waves. So, man, this is going to be hard for them to deal damage.
This is gonna be hard for them to deal damage, and the problem is this is gonna be hard for them as well to defend the inhibitor turrets. The problem is you get PNK, bro. You get PNK, and the thing here is that
PNK.
you don't even have to consider the carry here. You don't even have to consider the split push of the Cho. Just the PNK alone would be a lot of problem.
Yeah.
Would be a lot of problem in terms of defending this inhibitor turret. That's gonna be the Numian Blast. Let's see here, connected again one to the Kufra. Kufra in critical and has to fall back, and that leaves their mid lane inhibitor turret open, getting back. That is gonna be done by Titanium here. Danikai would do his best for the last insanity to be casted against the members here of TSG. They don't have any minion to go for the push in the mid lane side. Some transition on the bottom lane side. It doesn't matter though. To the top lane side rather. It doesn't matter though, as the top lane is the only remaining inhibitor turret anyway.
Shinbu, you're definitely right. Jumps, the PNK, the Koopa, the Doggy, biting through the veins of Team Galaxius. There you go. That is a clutch pick off right there from the Kimi, but the pressure is still on. The dog is still alive.
Okay, they need to be slow and steady for this running game.
The doggy,
that was a nice pick up though, but again, it's just because of the misformation here from the members of TSG. Some of them would have to go for the reset, and I think some didn't realize that it is already reset time. Let's see. There's gonna be 20 seconds onto the Lord. There might be a miracle play that can be pulled off here by the Kufra, and maybe a cleanup to be done by that Leomard, and maybe a heavy pick off as well by the Selena. But those are a lot of factors, variables that is being asked from the side here of Galaxius.
Oh my glove, how do you deal with this? Yeah, you're definitely right, Shin. Another Lord is now online. Galaxius is on a sticky situation. Only a slither of health left on the tower. And man, they're getting checked every time. Every time they do a move. It seems like Team Sadistic is one move ahead. Even though there's an armor coming in from the Kufra, carry is still carry in the late game, man. So, yeah.
Let us hear. It's still in the late game for the carry, as you mentioned, Manjin. Onto the mid lane side, let us see here. That's gonna be the Lolita along with the BNK. And all I want to watch is, of course, this Lord as it steadily parade over the mid, just to make sure that the push will be in favor still of TSG. Pause has been called.
Another one.
Yeah, there's gonna be another pause.
I think they're really having some latency issues on their side, but again, we cannot really control it. They do have the upper hand here, so don't really want to get lagged. Don't really want to be delayed, especially if you're leading, because it probably can cost you the game.
Yeah.
So wow. Team, look at the score, Shin. It's only 4-3.
Yeah, that's only 4-3. That's very controlled from both of these two teams. They really want to make sure that they have the better route towards the championship, especially that is an upper bracket match. You know, you're not yet done if you're defeated from the upper bracket. But the best part about winning upper bracket is that getting into the finals, getting into the finals is very, very easy. Biggest shoutouts to community manager Anthony So. Yes.
And of course, shoutouts to
Still looking forward to that pizza. Still looking forward to that pizza, actually.
Yeah, dude. By the way, shoutouts to Eason Esports.
Eason Esports.
He's watching. And Austin. Miss Austin 316. There we
And
go.
Austin 360, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. Of course, big shoutouts to the Realme community, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, big shoutouts to Hannah, community manager of Realme Malaysia.
There you go.
Realme Malaysia.
You know what? I'm not sugarcoating it, but I think the Realme marketing team is one of the best marketing teams.
Yeah,
in the PH.
Yeah, ever.
No joke.
Yeah. Just
no joke.
Just one pizza. Just the pizza. If the pizza, it's
no
perfect.
joke.
The perfect marketing team.
Perfect marketing team. Man, they're the only marketing team. They're the only marketing team that that models for their own brand.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
They don't hire models. They model for
Not just
themselves.
in the office. Yeah.
Not
Why
in the
hire
office.
models if your office mates Look like
Can
looks
do
like
it.
models, are models
Yes.
themselves.
Yes, you can actually see them in TikTok. You can watch
Yes.
their YouTube
Yeah.
ads.
That's how
Best
Realme.
marketing team.
That's how
Yeah,
Realme Philippines does.
yeah, man. Even Realme Malaysia, even Realme
Yes,
Malaysia. Yeah,
yes.
by the way, going back to the game, let's go, Shinfu.
Yeah,
The
they're gonna go
Lord,
for the push, and
the
this time
Lord.
TSG is making sure that this doesn't drag out. That's gonna be Barbiel being called ultimate of that lemur. Doesn't matter. That's the carry. He knows what he needs to do. Focus on the base, no more for the kills, because she is unkillable anyway. That's the game. TSG takes this game too and takes the series.
Nice game.
Congratulations to
Low
TSG.
kill, yeah, low kill score, but team Sadistic Gods will